He is the heart that beats in the darkness. He is the blood that will never cease. And now he will rise. This one knows me, as I know him, the killer of his own kind.
The valiant child who will die in battle so very soon.
He's not talking about Rose, is he? The Impossible Planet and the Satan Pit by Matt Jones, as of course episode 8 and 9 of Series 2 and the second two parts of Series 2 of Doctor Who. Now, Impossible Planet and the Satan Pit tells the story of the Doctor and Rose landing on this seemingly impossible planet that's orbiting this enormous black hole where crew are served by these tentacle-faced-like creatures we all know as the Ood. However, danger awaits them all when an ancient evil, the devil himself, the beast, awakens and takes control of Toby and the Ood and plans to escape while the planet is being sucked into the black hole and show himself to the universe once again. And now everybody loves this story. They call it not just one of the best stories of Series 2, but one of the best stories of the new Who ever, and I gladly agree. This, I would say, is my second favourite story of Series 2. This story is truly a masterpiece from start to finish. Where do I begin with what's to love about this one? David Tennant and Billie Piper still top-notch as usual, but we even get a great cast of the crew on the planets orbiting the black hole. I love every single one of these characters. The young girl, the leader, he was a badass, and the guy who felt he had to live up to his wife. They were all great characters. I so cared about them. They weren't just there to die. They were actual characters and genuinely great people that did great heroic things and really cared about each other. So it was truly devastating seeing them just die one by one, because there is a lot of death, a lot of loss in this episode. Way more death than in any story from the Stephen Moffat era, I'll tell you that. And the Ood, the Ood are now classic Doctor Who characters, and they are absolutely brilliant. Their design is so original, so bizarre, but it works. I love their tentacle mouth. I love the ball that they speak out of their mouth. But of course, we find out in Planet of the Ood in Series 4 that they actually have a brain in their hand. I'll review Planet of the Ood soon one day, because I'm so happy they returned for their own special story. They deserved it. They are a wonderful addition to this episode. I love how they start out as servants, so again you really care about the Ood. It's so devastating when the beast takes control of them and they start going around and become killing machines. And again, the production design, the CGI, the look of the planet and the base and the black hole are top fucking notch. The BBC put all their efforts into the production design of this story. I know I keep praising the production design for Doctor Who, but in the Russell T Davies era of Doctor Who is the best production design the BBC ever did. And the plot of this episode is brilliant. The Impossible Planet is really the setup, and it's outstanding setup, and the Satan Pit is an outstanding payoff, which I'll get to in a minute. But of course, of the crew, Toby is the character that really stands out, because he is the one that sadly does get controlled by the beast. I mean, he's an innocent guy that is under control and doesn't want to be evil. You really feel bad for him, and the tension in this episode is so freaking high. I mean, this episode is some of the best tension in Doctor Who I've ever seen. I did not know how they were going to make it out of this at all. I kept praying for them to survive. Like when the TARDIS gets lost down in the core of the planet, I thought, now they can't get out. They're trapped on this planet that's orbiting a black hole with a devil and with killer Ood. Is there any hope left? And the cliffhanger of the Impossible Planet are truly amazing. Oh, one of the best cliffhangers ever. Russell T Davies era always had the best cliffhangers, but this is one of the best, when Toby reveals himself to everyone being controlled by the Beast and takes control of the Ooze, and the Doctor and this other girl go down to the centre of the planet and they open the pit where the Beast is buried. Oh, it's such a great cliffhanger. I could not fucking wait for next week. And the Satan Pit, it's not just as amazing and as perfect as the Impossible Planet, it's even better. Oh my god, right from the start, it's all going on and it all seems doom and gloom. The Doctor jumps into the pit, really sacrificing himself to confront the Beast, and Rose is trying desperate to stay alive and evade the Ood from the other crew members. And the scene where they're all talking to the Beast is brilliant, where he recognises the Doctor as the killer of his own kind, and he predicts Rose, of course, as
the valiant child who will die in battle so very soon.
That brilliantly hinted at what would happen in the finale. So again, this episode isn't a filler episode, and the chase scenes of the Ood are so intense. I mean, when they have to go into the tunnels to escape the Ood, and it's so enthralling. And the sacrifice of the man who wants to live to his wife is truly sad when he gets murdered by the Ood, and there's nothing they can do to save him. Yeah, the story gets more intense as it goes along. The stakes get higher and higher as the episode goes on, which is what it should do. However, if I had one little nitpick with this story, is that it does take a lot of time to actually get to the Beast himself. I mean, the Beast could have appeared just a little sooner, had a little more screen time. I mean, because we don't really see the Beast until the third act of the episode, where we finally see him in all his devil-like glory. But when we do see the Beast, it is jaw-dropping moments. This 60-foot devil with the big horns and the teeth. Oh, he is an absolutely nightmarish creature that will have both the kids and the parents hiding right behind that fucking sofa. It certainly did me. And even the Beast's voice is intimidating. His voice is scarier than the actual creature himself. Just,
whoever talks like this did a brilliant voice acting job.
I know. And the resolution where the Doctor confronts the Beast may seem a little convenient and easy, since the Doctor just has to destroy a vase to get the Beast sucked into the black hole, but there is still tension, because there is a great danger doing this. If the Doctor kills the Beast, he kills Rose, because the rocket that Rose is escaping will get poured towards the black hole. That's what makes the Beast one of my all-time favourite Doctor Who antagonists. Yeah, the Beast is so clever. He knows he's going to be destroyed, but he's satisfying knowing he's caused his enemies pain. But the Doctor doesn't have a choice. He destroys the vase enemy anyway, and when the Beast tries to leave its body and get into Toby's, Rose thankfully saves the day. Finally, Rose is not the damsel in distress, unlike last week. She opens the window, sending Toby into the black hole, and the Doctor safely finds the TARDIS, and him and Rose are finally reunited. It's such a rewarding ending after all they've been through. The Satan Pit is a magnificent conclusion to a magnificent two-parter. So what can I say, guys? The Impossible Planet and Satan Pit is masterful Doctor Who and masterful television. It's such an ambitious, dark and epic story from the start, and they'd never make an episode like this of Doctor Who today, and I really wish they would. We need more stories like this, and I would say this is my second favourite story of Series 2, like I said. My absolute favourite Series 2 story, however, you'll soon find out. I give the Impossible Planet and the Satan Pit 5 stars out of
5.
Well, I love you guys. Thank you all for watching. What do you think of the Impossible Planet and the season flip? Please comment, let me know. Please like this video and subscribe. Please follow me on Twitter and on Google+, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys.